Hi everybody, welcome to the Makeup Chair. Today I'm going to be sharing with you my top 5 tips for weight loss. I've been trying to lose weight since January and it's been going pretty well. I was going to do a top 10 things that you can do to help you lose weight, but I thought I would do top 5, keep it really simple and pick out my favorites and what helped me the most. So if you are interested in that, then just keep watching. Tip number 1 is to set a goal. Setting a goal will help you focus towards something. It will help you be motivated because you know that something is coming up. Don't be too strict on yourself. Don't say that you're going to lose 60 pounds in a week because that's not going to work. Instead, you want to just set realistic goals. Maybe instead of going off the weighing scales, which I think sometimes don't work, instead go off a pair of jeans that you've always wanted to fit into. Maybe buy a jean size one smaller or something and just aim towards fitting into them and feeling confident and feeling great when you actually manage to put them on for the first time. So focus on those kind of things rather than focusing on losing too much weight, because that's not what it's about. It's just about being healthy, and as you're healthy, you usually do lose a little bit of weight. Tip number 2 is to eat regularly and to eat small amounts. I think it was Gwyneth Paltrow said that she has like 7 small meals a day, and I know that sounds crazy because in your head when you were trying to lose weight, your immediate reaction is, okay, I'm just not going to eat. I'm not going to eat, I'm going to skip meals. That doesn't do anything for your metabolism. Your metabolism is like a system. It's basically, if you put a little bit of food in, it's going to take what it needs and it's going to get rid of anything that it doesn't need. But if you're skipping meals, your body goes, oh, okay, well, we're going to take as much as we can from this type of food because we know she's going to skip another meal over the next few days, or tomorrow she's not going to have a decent breakfast. So, you have that friend who can just eat constantly and she doesn't put on weight. It's because her metabolism is fast, and it's because she's constantly topping it up and it doesn't feel like it needs to hold on to anything and build up a storage of fat or anything, and it's just moving along quite nicely. But if you skip meals and you don't eat regularly enough, it actually will slow down your metabolism and force you to hold on to things that you don't technically need. Tip number 3, don't cut out your favorites. Really important that you don't tell yourself you can't have something, because immediately after we've said, okay, I'm not going to have any chocolate, that's all we want. And it's human nature. It's us drawing towards something that we can't have. Everybody's exactly the same. I mean, I told myself I wasn't going to have chocolate and then I had loads of chocolate. So that doesn't really work. Don't do that kind of thing. Instead, have your favorites, but just have a smaller amount of them. It only takes a very small amount to satisfy like a craving and stuff. So just take a little bit. Maybe it's cheese or dairy. Instead of piling it on there, just have a very small amount, and in your head, don't go, okay, I'm not going to have it because you immediately want it. So instead, have a little bit less of your favorites. Number 4, fit exercise around you. Exercise doesn't mean you have to go to the gym. It doesn't mean that you have to go for long walks or buy some kind of home system that you're going to work on every single day. It actually just means fitting exercise around you. Instead of taking the escalator or the elevator, take the stairs. When you are at the supermarket and you're just picking up a few things, get a basket instead of getting the little trolleys, those little kind of push trolleys. Get a basket and it'll work those upper arm muscles. For stairs are fantastic for your lower legs, so I really like taking the stairs as often as I can because it's a good workout and it fits in around your day because you're going there anyway. Also, if you are going to the mall or you're going to the supermarket, park at the other end of the car park and walk to the door and then walk back again with all your kind of groceries, and that's just a way of fitting it all around your natural life, that you don't have to say, okay, well, I have to make sure that I have an hour today because I have to go to the gym. You're not going to stick to it. Instead, do regular things throughout the day, and I actually find when I'm doing that kind of thing, I lose more weight than if I do my cardio for like an hour a day. I actually find if I boost my heart rate every so often throughout the day, I actually lose a little bit more weight than I did before. So now I have my final tip. This is tip number 5. Deal with your cravings and don't dance around them. It's really, really important. Cravings usually, on average, last about 20 minutes, and the best way of dealing with it is to deal with those 20 minutes, fill your time, do something. I like to brush my teeth because I find if you have like a minty taste in your mouth, it takes away from feeling like you want something sweet. You could also try having a glass of water. That usually helps with cravings. Do something for 20 minutes. It's just like spend some time watching some YouTube videos, about 2 YouTube videos, and then you're pretty much crave free. The last thing you want to do is to dance around it and go off and eat something else. If I tell myself I can't have chocolate, this has happened so many times. It's come to, late in the evening and I've wanted chocolate and instead I've had a bowl of cereal. I might have had some toast or something, or I might have had an apple and a banana, all these different things just because all I wanted was a piece of chocolate. And I've probably taken in more calories trying to skip over my craving than I would if I just allowed myself just to have a little bit of chocolate. And probably by the end of it, I will probably have a little bit of chocolate anyway, so there's no point. Don't dance around it. Have a little bit, or try your best to get away from the situation, stay out of the kitchen, and going off and do something else, whether it's just walking down the street and walk back up again. It usually takes about 20 minutes and your craving will be released out of your system. So I really hope that you enjoyed that. If you have any tips and tricks and stuff, write them in the box below. But please, girls, be very, very careful about this. Don't give people advice about, having like 2 apples in a day to keep you going. I really don't want to hear all that kind of stuff because that's dangerous. You basically just want to keep as healthy as possible and just to feed your metabolism, get it going, get it moving, do a little bit of exercise, and all those things will help you to be a healthy, happy self. So I really hope you enjoyed that. I'm Shady Katie, and thank you for watching.